I'm fixing it. I'm filming it. Well, my subscriber gave me a couple of Bluetooth headsets, and he says this one won't charge, doesn't hold a charge, and this one, well, he wears it so much that he unconsciously decided to take a shower with it on, and he forgot all about it. So I take it they're not waterproof. So this one is a WI-XB400, and this one is a WI-C400, both by Sony. And they're probably destroyed, but let's take it apart and let's see what's in them. That doesn't hurt. They're already destroyed, so I can't make it any worse, can I? Now, from what I see, this is probably glued on really good. So I'm going to try some nail polish remover and see if that helps the glue a little bit. Now you could either brush it on or syringe or a needle. I'm going to try a needle. I can get it a little bit more precise. Well, after much struggle and a lot of acetone nail polish remover, I did get the circuit board open, and yeah, is it ever rusty in there or something. I'll show you underneath my microscope, but see if I can get this circuit board right out of it so we can look at both sides. Okay, got that loose, got that loose. Does the circuit board come up somehow? Yes, it will eventually come out. There we go, circuit board is out. That side got a little wet there or something. Okay, let's get this all cleaned up. Let's see if it works. I think I should take the battery side off. Yeah, I think I better. I just about have it. Let's give it a little bit more acetone. Well, that all looks good. See if I can get it out of there. Okay, all removed. This side looks okay. It's definitely, this circuit board is pretty dirty here, and I'll show you underneath the microscope. Well, let's see if I can clean it here. That side of the circuit board doesn't look bad, but I'll clean it. Good old head cleaner. A couple drops. Grab your old toothbrush. The battery looked pretty good, so I'm not even going to try to touch that. But let's see how things look now. Yeah, all the push buttons work. Okay, well, let's let this dry. I'll put it underneath the digital microscope again so you can see how it cleaned up. Well, I've got it nice and clean now, but the damage is probably done. That was a lot of corrosion on it, but cross your fingers. Let's hope. Well, okay, it's all dry, so let's maybe get it back in its case. Okay, let's get this cover on. Okay, well, kind of snapped together. If it works, I'll re-glue it all. Okay. So this got plugged into here. Wow, they sure give you a nice long USB cable. Yeah, it's definitely a basket case. Well, it looks like that one's not going to work. Well, just in case someone wants to see all this stuff here, that's what it looks like in each case. Oh, there's even a part number on the battery. Part number 1-001-274-11 if you want the battery. Well, I guess that one's going into the junk pile. It's too bad because I hear these things are not cheap. But that's what happens when you don't treat this fine electronics with respect. One little splash of water, kapoop. Okay. Let's set that aside. And okay, on to the next headset. This is a WI-C400. Let's take this guy apart. Let's take the main controller off here first. This one looks like it just spreads. Yeah, that one just spreads out. So snappy, snappy. Okay. How does this circuit board look? Well, not bad. Now there's a couple little clasps here that we can even a tiny little screw there. Well, it's about time. Everything snap, snap, glued. Okay, that was to hold the arm in there. As well as the cable that loops around to, that's probably the battery side, right? So let's see if I can get this circuit board popped up. A couple little clasps here. Oh boy, I can see where it got fried there. I'll show you underneath the digital microscope, but yeah, you can see where the one so we'll take a look at that in the microscope. How about we get this other side here? I know this one definitely went into the shower, so let's take this side off. Let's take it up and examine it, make sure it's okay. Yeah, boy, sure small stuff in there. Whew. I wonder how they put these things together. Because that cable is wrapped around that headband, or whatever you want to call it. I'll take it to the digital microscope and then I'll show you where the main circuit board got fried. So again, this may be another lost cause. But it's definitely neat to see this stuff apart and how they can put it together and why they justify the cost. Well, back from the digital microscope, and maybe a simple clean job will, maybe it's just shorting out, but yeah, it's definitely on this main chip got damaged. Water. I don't know if some head cleaner will fix it or not, but doesn't hurt to try it. And it doesn't take much to fry these electronics. Even a static shock from you can damage a chip. Oh yeah, you can still see where it's fried a little bit. You can see it clearly now. Well, these electronics are getting smaller and smaller. Okay, let's take a look underneath the electron microscope again. Well, let's get this all back together. The electron microscope showed that it's got cleaned and all that. I don't know if it's fixed it or not. I doubt it. Okay, so I did the battery last. Let's get this first in. Get this all put away. Cover is somewhat on. Let's put some power to it. Let's see if anything happens differently now. Still says the same. Power on, power off. Well, I tried. Got fun taking apart anyways, but so the WI-XB400 and the WI-C400, they're not waterproof. Probably says that somewhere, but yeah, so keep it out of the water, and you won't be seeing me take these things apart on my channel. Anyways, like I said, when you start repairing stuff, sometimes it's repairable and sometimes it was just a way to kill a Saturday afternoon by taking these things apart and seeing what's in them. But again, if it's broken, take it apart anyways, right? Maybe you can fix it. If not, you learn something. I definitely learned a little trick with the acetone on the glue stuff. Removing the glue, that worked pretty good. But well, I guess I got some spare parts, like a battery and a couple of headsets here, because I'm sure these things aren't going away. And well, good luck on your repair.